All right, let's talk about this travesty. Quick, brief, and I mean brief, because I've already vented enough on the first two movies in this whole new Stranger trilogy. The Strangers, Chapter 3, a chapter in a trilogy that nobody asked for in the first place. So it's been very confusing watching this play out, because they filmed all three of these movies, right? Together at the same time, and then they had to reshoot and add stuff to each chapter to release them one after another. This was fucking dreadful, just like the last two. There was one scene in this movie that I thought was alright, and if they kept going in a certain direction, which I knew they weren't going to because they're pussies who made this movie. They want to do the safe bet all the time, but without saying too much. There is a direction they could have went that would have sat better with me. But still, it wouldn't warrant wanting to watch chapters 1 and 2 again, suffering through those to get to one scene, and then it just collapses into terrible again. I really have nothing good to say about this movie. I stick to everything that I have said in the last two chapters, because I really, really like the original The Strangers, but I've never loved it or been over the moon for it like a lot of people are. But the tension, the suspense in that movie, it's built, it's deserved. You have none of that in this whole trilogy. And then Pray at Night, I adore that movie. I think that's the best in this entire IP. I love Pray at Night. More than the original The Strangers, I love everything about Pray at Night. I get how some people don't like it. I do. For me, all the 80s music and the visuals, there's so much creativity in that movie. Again, devoid of any of it for all three of these movies. All three chapters have felt devoid of any creativity, imagination. They look bland, dull. There's no life to the movies. I don't know. I'm going to get pissed. So I'm just going to stop now. And I'm going to stick by what I've always said. Renny Harlin directed these three movies. And I saw someone leave a comment on a review on this on YouTube the other day, and I was shocked reading it. But then I said, I guess not everyone knows who Renny Harlin is. Not everyone's huge into who directed what. But the comment was, oh, these were directed by some, unknown, untalented director in the first place. And that made me go, wait a minute, what? It's Renny Harlin. Yeah, he's not Francis Ford Coppola, Martin Scorsese, John Carpenter, David Lynch. He's not a legendary director, but he's a great director that made some really good movies. I mean, you would have to be a genre fan to, at least maybe enjoy some of his movies, like A Nightmare on Elm Street 4 and his cut of the Exorcist prequel. I think it's The Beginning. That's his title. But he did Die Hard 2. He did Cliffhanger. He also did that terrible movie, the pirate one, with Gina Davis, right? That's one of the biggest flops in box office history. So, I mean, you have that against him. But I'm sticking to what I've said. They blackmailed his ass into doing these movies. That's really, truly what I believe. It just doesn't add up. It doesn't track with his talent. Deep Blue Sea. I mean, I know that's a pretty polarizing movie too, but that's become pretty well regarded as a classic nowadays, right? I'm not a big shark movie guy. The point is, the guy has talent, and he has a lot of proof in his resume of movies he's done that back up that claim that he is a talented director. And yet we get these three movies from him. They definitely said, listen, we know you did this shit, this shit, this shit. Many people might not know. We do. We got this trilogy. You got to direct it, or we're going to tell everybody. And he said, okay. And that's the story of how The Strangers got a new trilogy of movies that nobody wanted.